BMW has said that this car is yet another example of why M is the most powerful letter in the world. I mean, I like to think that of the name. M, same. But anyway, the example I'm talking about is this right here. This is the BMW XM. It's also referred to as a SAV, an extravagant sports activity vehicle. Extravagant indeed. So let's take a closer look. The BMW XM is BMW's first standalone M vehicle in more than 40 years. The last was the legendary M1. It's also the first M car with hybrid technology. And out of pure coincidence today, look at the car that's sitting here alongside it. The BMW M2. The first with hybrid, the last without it. Which would you choose? So let's take a look at the design of this car. Now, as always, let us know what you think in the comments below. The designer said that they wanted this car to be expressive, which yes, they've done their cars in the past, but with this, they wanted to take it a step further, which obviously they did. This is a real standout. The front with this massive kidney grille. Of course, you've got the gold framing on the outside, but also some illumination on the inside. And then they've played around a lot with proportions as well, because then they've got the really thin double DRLs here. On the side, again, there's a lot to take in. The gold accents continue. You've got this double spoked mirror, which is quintessential M. Charging flap is right here, and then more gold on the wheels. These are 23-inch, and also, usually you'd see the BMW logo in the wheels, but this time they've opted for the word mark. And the rear is personally my favorite part. It's got these hexagonal quad pipes, these really huge protruding tail lights which have the M stripes throughout them as well, more gold accents, and of course you'll notice that there's no BMW logo in the middle like you'll usually see, and that's because they're up here instead to pay homage to the M1. Under the bonnet lies a 4.4 litre twin turbocharged V8 petrol engine capable of 360 kilowatts and 650 newton meters. That's coupled to an electric motor and a 25.7 kilowatt hour battery pack. BMW claims combined outputs of 480 kilowatts and 800 newton meters. Power is sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission, with BMW also claiming that the XM can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds. Also, if you want to run this just on electric power alone, it will get you up to 88 kilometres of pure electric range. Metallic paint is standard on the XM, paired with the night gold exterior highlights. This model is finished in Cape York green, with another 6 paint colours to choose from. Okay, so sitting inside the XM, now BMW said that they want the experience to be first class, whether you're in the front or in the rear, and they sort of saw the front as the stage and the back as backstage. So what is it like being on stage? Well, it feels pretty nice up here. It's really luxurious. You should see all these textures in here are really impressive. Now this interior finish is deep lagoon, and then the combination is brown, but it's a vintage leather finish, and you probably wouldn't ever think to choose a blue and a brown, but just comes together really nicely. Plenty of carbon fibre, which is standard as well. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. It is packed with standard features. You really would not have to option much at all into this car. So you get your head-up display, your ambient lighting, your banging sound system, lots of safety, and then you get your comfort package included as well, which means that you've got heated and ventilated front seats. They also are electric, and you have a massage function on them too. In the rear, you get heated seats. So all of those things are a real plus when you're spending this kind of money. And then we've got the tech as well. So it's got BMW's new massive curved display, which has their new software as well. And I've used it before. I can tell you it all works really well on the go, and it just looks really cool too. But there are so many ways to use it. It's touchscreen. You can also use the steering wheel controls, your good old iDrive BMW controller, and there's gesture control and even voice control too. Whatever tickles your fancy. And one last thing, of course, there's plenty of storage in here, and in the cup holders, you can either heat or cool your drinks. Not bad. So now I'm backstage, and yes, it feels incredibly cozy back here, like a lounge, or an M lounge like they like to call it. This is sort of made to look like a lounge because it doesn't actually look like 3 individual seats here. It looks like one big lounge chair. It's actually more comfortable than my sofa at home, but of course it is 3 individual seats. You get that 40-20-40 split. Now, in the way of room, this actually has 13 centimeters more legroom than an X5. It's really huge back here. The one big standout though is this roof. I don't know how to explain this to you. It looks just like a triangular work of art, but it's sort of like a textured roof, and it's got 100 LED lights that illuminate throughout it as well. You can change the colors through the ambient lighting. So yes, it's like you're in a lounge or in a club. So whether you love or hate this car, I think you really have to appreciate these little intricate details that they put into all of these elements in here. The BMW XM is equipped with Adaptive M Suspension Professional, including electronically controlled dampers and active roll stabilisation, with 48-volt electric motors and active roll control. The XM gets a full suite of standard features, including travel and comfort system, heated and cooled front cup holders, M multifunctional front seats, M seat belts, sun protection glazing, Bowers & Wilkins surround sound system, wireless smartphone charging, comfort access, and soft closed doors, just to name a few. The boot provides 527 litres of cargo space, and with the rear seats folded, there's a large 1,820 litres. In the way of safety, it's equipped with the BMW Driving Assistant Professional, which includes autonomous emergency braking, lane keep assist, lane centering assist, blind spot monitoring, front and rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control with stop and go. Along with this, there's also Parking Assistant Plus, which provides a 360-degree camera with 3D view and automatic parking. So what's the price tag for this savvy Sav? Well, the BMW XM will set you back $297,900 plus on-road costs, and it's due in showrooms in the next couple of months. Plus, an even more powerful version known as Label Red is also set to come to Australia at the end of this year, so stay tuned. In the meantime though, we want to know your thoughts. Do you think this is cool? Do you like the look? And more importantly, would you buy one? Make sure you comment below. Also, like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you get notified when videos like this one go live. Thanks for watching.